Hello. Y'all are amazing. You got me to 64 subscribers, I think by day 8. What in the world? Thank you so much. Hey, if you're new here, my name is Kathy. Actually, my name is Kathy even if you're not new here. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Let's do some makeup and let's talk about this crazy thing called YouTube. Let's don't talk about that the whole time though. I have some other things to talk about. But anyway, let's get started with some makeup. BB cream. Now, I haven't told my husband, but my plan when I get off of here is to leave this house. It's been weeks. I don't know exactly how many weeks. I know for sure it's been 3 weeks since I left the house. I think it's been more than that. Probably closer to 4. But anyway, every time I think that I'm leaving, something happens. My crazy stomach or my crazy dysautonomia just takes a hold of me. And every time I have thought I had this stomach under control lately, it'll be under control for a couple of days and then it's not. But anyway, every time I tell him, hey, I want to get out today, he loves to get out. He does get out. He goes to the grocery store and things like that. But he likes for us to get out and go eat. And I do too. Or shop or whatever. But every time I've told him lately, I want to get out today. And here's my plan. I'm going to do blah, 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 blah. And then we'll go. And something always happens. So I haven't told him because I really hate, it disappoints me for sure not to be able to get out. But I hate for it to disappoint him too. He says it doesn't, but I know it does. And so maybe we'll make it. And my plan is to go to Sephora and use my gift card that I got for my birthday. And also to go to, what is the name of it? Oh, shoot. It's going to come to me in a minute. But anyway, it's at the mall, the shopping strip, whatever. It's a popular jewelry, and if it's your birthday month, you can get something half price. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I hope I'm going to think of it in a minute. I have several pieces of it. I don't know. Hopefully it'll come to me in a minute. Okay. What's next? I just basically sat and watched my YouTube. I think it was over Sunday and Monday, just grow by leaps and bounds. And I was just dumbfounded. And if I can be honest, I was overwhelmed and not in a good way. And the bad way that I was overwhelmed was just like fear, maybe. Like, oh my goodness, this is growing, this is real. It felt like it gave me a lot of responsibility and it just sort of scared me to death. And Monday or Tuesday I was texting with my daughter. She was at work and I was just crying. I was so overwhelmed with how fast the growth was. And she said, you keep being you. You keep showing up on YouTube. You don't change anything. You just keep showing up and doing what you've been doing. She said, this changes nothing. And she's right. It doesn't. And so I pondered on that the rest of the day, I think Monday. And I don't know if it was Monday or Tuesday. I realized that to be overwhelmed was fine, but not in the way I was overwhelmed. And I realized, maybe I have realized this before, but I just thought there is a good overwhelmed and there's a bad overwhelmed. And at first, when it started growing really fast, I was so excited. And then I let fear take over. And like, I can't handle this responsibility. This is too much, whatever. And then I realized the good overwhelmed is that God is blessing me and my YouTube channel. And that is a wonderful way to be overwhelmed, just with the blessing that the Lord has given me. I don't know where this YouTube channel is going, but it has given me so much to look forward to every week. It has made me feel like my life was worth something, and not just that I didn't just have to be identified as just being sick all the time, that there was more to my life than that, and God was not finished with me, and He still had a plan for me. And that's been something really hard to grasp since 2017. I have been sick the majority of time since 2017. And it just has felt like I was finished. I was washed up, and like, why am I still here? You know, I don't know if I've told this on here or not, but I was so angry for a long time. Well, let's back up. For the first 3 or 4 months after my hospital stay of 2 weeks, where I had 3 heart attacks and a cardiac arrest, and 2 of those things just about took me out. Had I not been at the hospital, I wouldn't have made it to the hospital. That's what the doctor said. And it's like I was in a fog, like I didn't really grasp what had happened to me. And I didn't grasp that I really almost died. I think everybody around me did, but I did not. And I later looked at that as such a blessing that God let me recover through that time without the weight of knowing how serious it had been. But when at some point, I don't remember when, well, immediately a couple days after my cardiac arrest, when I really woke up and I had some broken ribs because I had, why am I talking about this? Let me hurry and get through this. I had chest compressions to bring me back, and I could not breathe without pain in my chest. And it took somewhere between 6 and 8 weeks for that to heal and that pain to go away. It was miserable. I could not move. I could not cough. I could not breathe without hurting intensely in my chest because of those chest compressions. And so I don't know, this doesn't really make sense. I didn't grasp the severity of what was going on with me, but I was angry when I woke up 2 days later, which Mark said I was awake before then, but I don't remember anything till 2 days later. Let me get my train of thought back here. Goodness, I'm really sorry. I had no plan to come on here and talk about this, and I forgot where I was going with it. Anyway, but for several years, I was just angry. I was like, I was at death's door. God, why didn't you let me go? I'm sick all the time. I have nothing to give. I have nothing left in me. That should be a testimony I should be able to tell with just gratefulness and without tears, right? I don't know if I'll ever tell that without tears. But anyway, I don't feel that way anymore. I feel very grateful that God saved my life, that He spared me. Okay, now I don't know what got us on that path. Where were we going with that story? Oh, I think I was just got my nose threaded. I think I was talking about YouTube and how grateful I am that God is using me. And I feel like I have a job to do. And last week was the first week that I did 2 videos in a week, and I have committed to doing my best to do 2 a week for the month of September to reach my goal, which you people have already blown out of the water. But last week, I actually loved doing 2 videos in a week. I felt like it was that this job, if you want to call it, I don't know what to call it, ministry, whatever. It felt more significant because I did it twice in a week. And it actually felt easier to do. Does that even make any sense? I don't know if it does or not. But, my lips are so dry. Gosh, I'm just all over the place. Well, what's new? I think I'm always all over the place on this YouTube channel. So where was I? Anyway, I'm so grateful for you. I don't know if I finished the story, whatever, but I'm so grateful for you. You have encouraged me so much. You have made me feel like there really was a purpose for me. There was somebody that wanted to connect with me out in this big world, and that I had a story to tell and you wanted to hear it. Yeah. Okay, I want to move on to something. I had no intentions of crying today, and I don't want to. And I don't want my nose to keep running. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, eyebrows good enough? Yep, good enough. Good enough unless I look close in a mirror, right? So I'm just not gonna do that. Okay. So, thank you. I'm still gonna do 2 videos a week for September. And maybe I'll do it beyond that. I don't know. I did notice one thing. Do we need to up that goal from the 64 was because this month I turned 64. And I thought, well, that'd be cool to have 64 subscribers for my 60th birthday by the end of this month. Okay, well, y'all just blew that up and did that so fast. And so now I'm thinking, was the goal too weak? I liked the goal, 64 for 64. I liked it. But it went like I was getting like 20 subscriptions a day until it got to 64. And then since Monday, no more. So I just want to say, you're welcome to still subscribe. It won't hurt my feelings if we get to 100 or 164. We'll just leave it at that. I was like, well, made it to 64, so they're done. Okay. What are we doing next? Eyeshadow? Yeah. I brought my cleansing stuff in here, my facial cleansing stuff, because I just thought that I wanted to talk about that today. I'm going to show you what I use. I'll do that before I put eyeshadow on. I'm going to show you all the things I use, and then I'm going to tell you the problem I've got and see what you, if you have any suggestions, if you have some stuff you like. I'm going to show you first the things that I love. Okay, this goat's milk soap. The company is Bend, and you just go to their website, BEND. I love this goat's milk soap. It's so gentle on my face. And I was just using it for my face. I've actually started bathing my whole body with it. I love it. Then, after I wash my face with that, I use this, it's a toner. It's called Pore Perfecting Toner. It's Dickinson's is the brand, and it's witch hazel. And it is the 100% natural witch hazel. I don't know what's in some of the others, but I know that this Dickinson's is a 100% natural. And I don't even know what witch hazel is, honestly. I don't know, but I like it. It's gentle. It's a toner, but it's really gentle. And I even use it like, if I go outside, mosquitoes are so attracted to me, and my legs get ate up with mosquitoes. I come in and take my little cotton round and go over those mosquito bites, and they stop itching. I love this stuff. Okay, the next thing I use is my moisturizer. I use jojoba oil. I couldn't get that out. The Cliganic, I don't know, Cliganic is the brand. And it's 100% jojoba oil, organic, blah, 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 all the things. And I use 5 to 6 drops in my hand. This bottle lasts me forever. It has a dropper. The last time I bought it, I paid $9.99 for it on Amazon. I also got this on Amazon. It's $4 and something, and it lasts a really long time too, because it's a big bottle. So, first of all, I am spending less on what I clean my face with than I ever have. I've used a ton of different expensive brands, their whole little system over the years. And honestly, I have not found anything that works better than this. I used Clinique for years. I used Unique. I use all different kinds. Okay, the other thing I do is I put 5 to 6 drops of this in my hand, depending on how dry my skin feels at the moment. It's always 5 or 6. It's always at least 5 and then no more than 6. I always put 1 drop of either I'm stumbling over my words. I'm really sorry. 1 drop of either frankincense or lavender essential oils. 1 drop to 5 to 6 drops of this. And I love that. Okay, so I did not bring in here what I use to take my mascara off, but I use the Clinique, I think it's called Take the Day Off or Take Off the Day or whatever. It's just for lips and eyes. It's a purple bottle, and it works really good on my waterproof mascara. Okay, what I cannot find that I like. I don't wear makeup every day, so those first things that I showed you, that's what I use on a regular basis. But I like to use something else to take my makeup off with. This is La Roche-Posay. I am positive I didn't say that right. Can you see it? I got that on Amazon too. It's a gentle foaming cleansing oil. So when I have makeup on, I take my eye makeup off first, and then I take some of it. It says to wet your face, but I don't, because it just suds up too much. So I use it on a dry face. I put about 2 pumps and just rub it around, and then just, and then rinse. If I'm if I'm in the shower, I just rinse it under the shower. If I'm taking my makeup off at the sink at night, I use a rag. And here's what I don't like. And the other ones, I don't know how many different kinds I've used, but I used to use the Clinique in that. It was like a solid in a little tub that you just rub your hand around in and, you know, put it on. A couple things I didn't like about that. One is you get makeup in there. And I'm like, isn't that just growing things before I use it the next time? I would always take a Kleenex and wipe the top of it off to get the makeup that I could see, but you know there's still makeup in there. So I didn't like that. But that and this leave, okay, first, after I get my makeup off with that, I then go in and wash with this goat's milk soap and do my other stuff. What I don't like about makeup removers that I have found is that it feels like it leaves some kind of film on my face. It feels very slicky, almost like a silicone type feel. I don't know what's in here. Maybe there is some kind of silicone in there. But even after I wash with my goat's milk soap and use my toner, I still feel that. My nose is itching off my face. So 9 times out of 10, maybe 10 out of 10, the next morning when I wake up after I've washed my face, I have a pimple, a, you know, under the skin, hard knot type pimple. And it could be my makeup, but I don't think it is, because normally when I'm washing my face, well, this doesn't make sense either, but anyway, if I don't have makeup and I'm washing my face, I never have that slicky feel. And my makeup doesn't feel like that either. So I think it's the makeup remover. I don't know. So tell me, what do you take your makeup off with? Do you have something you love? And is everything you tried leave that slicky feeling on your skin? Like, it looks clean, and there's no, if I'm using a rag, there's no makeup left. Like, it takes the makeup off, and then I wash with the goat's milk soap. I just hate the feeling, the film that it feels like it leaves on my skin. Okay, so that's enough of that. What I will say other than that is, this is the least amount of money that I have maybe ever spent cleansing my face. For something on Amazon, $9.99. It could be more by now. These both last me forever. And then this soap, I think, is $5.95 a bar. I get these from Amazon. I get this from Ben's Soap Company. But I usually order about 10 bars so that I get free shipping. And sometimes there used to be a code if you bought, there used to be a discount if you bought so many. I don't remember anymore. But because I don't buy it often, these bars last a pretty good while. They were lasting me forever because I wasn't washing my body with it. But now I've decided I like washing my body with it. So that is on the expensive side, but it also lasts a long time. Anyway, I'm thrilled that I'm not spending a fortune on skincare anymore, and I'm happy with what I'm using, except for the makeup remover. So tell me what you got. Okay, that was a lot of talking. Sorry. I feel like I went around the world with it, but maybe you got it. All right, I'm going to do some brown. I'm on a brown kick lately. I like the brown. I don't want a lot on today. I don't know why. But okay, I'm going to take a different brush and see about using the same color just to make it a little more, I don't know. Oh yeah, this has a lot of color. This brush is very dense, so it picks up more product. I wish y'all could see. I mean, I don't guess I wish it bad enough where I could show you, but I wish you could see the difference in me lately on the days I don't make a video. How down I am, how much I cry. It's ridiculous. But my point is that making this video and talking to you all lifts my spirits so much. Okay, is that good? Is that all I want? I don't feel like I have enough high enough up here. Let's get a little more right there. And I'll try it over here, but I don't know if it'll take or not. I haven't eaten today. I always fast, or pretty much always fast some. Like, I normally, even when I don't have an upset stomach, I normally fast 16 hours a day and eat in an 8-hour eating window from 11 in the morning to 7 at night. Don't eat anything before 11. Don't eat anything after 7. That's been pretty much my routine for years now. But with this colitis flare-up, I've had to do more fasting. And so I've been having an eating window from 2 to 7 lately in the day. That's a 5-hour eating window, so that makes me fasting 19 hours. And it hasn't even been working. Yesterday, I ate at 11, was sick the rest of the day. So today, I'm back to fasting longer hours because it does work. But, I mean, I like to eat and I don't want to stay on those long fasts forever. You know what I mean? But anyway, I haven't eaten yet. I'm not planning to eat till around 4 or 5 o'clock today, which will just be one meal for the day. I don't really, I wish I liked that. I wish I wanted to do that, but I don't. Okay. That's good enough. Let's put something under my eyes. And I'm actually not even hungry. That's also a sign, usually, that my stomach doesn't need any food, is I just don't get hungry. I still don't feel like I've got enough blush on today. Let's try it again. I have got a bottle of lavender open in here. Just sniffing because I'm itching so bad. Okay. Mascara. Okay, what else? What is the name of that jewelry place? I don't know. That's driving me crazy. Don't you hate that? When you're trying to think of something and you can't. I hope that by the time you see this and comment on it, I've thought of it. I could get up and find a box probably of something that I've gotten before. So, I don't know. But anyway, tell me in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. It's I don't even know what kind of jewelry. I mean, obviously it's not fine jewelry because it's affordable. It's at our nicer shopping strip. And it was, I guess it's still really popular. It used to be real popular. And the only time I go in there is usually once a year to get something half price in my birthday month. Or you can actually use your husband's. As long as he's with you and shows his license, they will let you have a half price item on his birthday month. But what is it? I know where it is. That's good. So I know how to get there. All right, I got this. I ordered this yesterday. I've been using this on my lips. I've had really dry lips. I've had flaky pieces, and the skin, I guess this is because I'm aging, has gotten really thin. So I feel a little flake, and I reach up there with my teeth and get it, and then I make it bleed. It's so thin that one little piece will make it bleed, especially right in here. So I've been using this, and I like the way it feels, but it doesn't stay on your lips and last long at all. So I got some of this. This is Aquaphor, and it has, this has a much more moisturizing feel, and this has more of a chapstick kind of feel. So I've been wearing it, and so that I wouldn't tear my lips up. So I got a little bit of that on, and I'm trying to think, do I want to leave it on under my lipstick? Oh, let's clean up my eyeshadow. It's not sticking out too bad, but let's clean it up anyway. When I go to Sephora, there's a couple of lip products that I want to try, and I'm going to find me another concealer. Do you have a concealer for aging skin that you like? I have used things in the past that I liked, and honestly, I cannot think of what they are either. Y'all, my brain cells, whew, I need them strengthened. Okay, lipstick. I guess I'll try leaving this on, this Aquaphor. I don't have a heavy coat of it on, and let's see if it's enough for my lip liner. It is. That worked good. Okay. I think I just want to go with this again. I did this last week and I liked it. That works. Okay, do I finally have enough blush on? I won't put any more on the thing, but you know how I have to do. I think I'm done. My shirt's falling off. Done. So, thanks again for your support on my channel. If you haven't subscribed and you feel so led, you like hanging out here, you've come back here at least a second time, give me a subscribe. I don't know where we're going, but just jump on and let's see where we're going with this. And I won't be overwhelmed. I will be overwhelmed in a good way. I've learned this week there's an overwhelmed, a bad overwhelmed, and there's a good overwhelmed. And I think naturally I lean towards the bad overwhelmed in life. All things like, you know, I get fear, I get sad, all the things. But really, this is a good overwhelmed. This is a channel that's growing and a platform that the Lord has provided for me to encourage me and to encourage you. And I hope you're encouraged when you're here. And it's a blessing. Blessings can be overwhelming. Like, wow, this is so great. Like, you know, it's not you. Like, I know it's not me. I know my channel didn't grow that fast without the Lord's hand in this. I know that. Anyway, my plan is still to get out of this house today. My body needs to feel the sunshine hit me, and I need to see the world that's out there instead of these four walls. I love these four walls. I love my home, but I need a break from it. So hopefully we can make it to Sephora and I thought if I just hurry up and said it, the name of that jewelry place will come out. And then maybe we can get some supper while we're out. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. And I will see you again this week.